CheckMate, a strategy action game released by Midway back in 1977. One of the neat features of this game is up to 4 people can play at the same time. I first remember playing this game back in the late 70s at the movie theater I used to go to with my brother. We used to play this game to see whoever would lose would have to buy the drinks and the popcorn for the movie. Quite a bit of fun to do. The nice thing about this game is you can play it by yourself, or you can play it with 3 other friends. And depending on what the arcade owners has the dip switches set to, you can have anywhere from 2 to 5 rounds that you play. Object of the game is very straightforward. You just try to encapsulate your competitors to get them to run into their own walls or to your wall. Kind of like Tron. You can see my strategy here is I just keep making a box to try to wait out the other guys. Here we go. I'm going to win. Yes. Bingo. Now let's check out some other ports of this awesome arcade game. Now on the Bally Astrocade, this was actually one of the built-in games into the console itself. It was actually a pretty good game to have on that console. It played really nice. You had a lot of different options, 1 to 4 players. You got to choose a custom amount of rounds. And it was very enjoyable to play CheckMate, but in color. Now on the Atari 2600 version, you can only play 1 or 2 players. Unfortunately, there wasn't a 4-player option on this cartridge. It was called Surround. It kind of reminds me of the other arcade game called Dominoes, which was basically Checkmate with only 2 players, that you had 2 objects that would place dominoes behind them as they went around on the screen. But for a version of CheckMate on the 2600, this isn't too bad. It plays fairly well. Until I run into the wall, just like that. Duh. Now my next favorite version of CheckMate is on the Intellivision system. It's called Snafu. Great game. 4 people can play, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of game options on this cartridge, so there's a lot to keep you occupied. I really like the swishing sound that the avatars make as they're moving around the screen. It definitely reminds me of Tron. Well, that was CheckMate, another great game from the late 70s that I really enjoyed back then. Thanks for watching.